Hey everyone, it's another night. I didn't get a chance to post a video this morning. It was a very busy morning from the time I got up at 6 to here in an hour when I'm probably going to go to bed. Depends on homework. I got out, had to take some blood tests. Doctor wants to check out for my A1C, see if I'm diabetic. Check that about every 4 months. My thyroid, because I've been really tired lately. My biggest struggle has been coming off sugar. I cannot keep my hands out of the sugar bowl. I like sugary cereals. I like sugary drinks. I love sugar in everything, but sugar does not love me back. It's a big time inflammatory product. It causes inflammation in the body, and it also reacts terribly with my stomach. I've been having trouble lately with dairy and gluten and sugar and coffee, give or take, mostly because it usually has dairy or sugar in it. So these are the big areas I have to personally tackle, I feel, to be successful with my Hempworx oil. It's hard for any food, superfood, for any chia oil, anything you do is gonna struggle if you're putting stuff in your body that counteracts it. That does not mean that I won't see benefit from it. It just means that I would see more benefit if I were more mindful of what I put in my body. As a food addict, it is extremely hard for me to just quit eating something or drinking something. I find my biggest things were bread, which this is day 4, I think, of eating a gluten-free diet. I really need to quit the sugar. I still find myself wanting to sneak food, especially if there's candy or chocolate, or if I can make chocolate out of cocoa. Those are the things I'm craving right now. But I know that it was almost nothing to quit the gluten. I thought it would be a lot more painful. I think the pain is going to come when I quit sugar, because my body has gotten to a point where if I don't have a cup of coffee in the morning with my customary creamer with lots of sugar in it, I feel off for the rest of the day. And I know that the hemp oil will go through a detox period where my body is flushing out all the crap that I've put in it for so many years. But I've seen my mom make so many changes. I mean, she quit drinking, and as an alcoholic or as an addict, people would understand that's not an easy task. She's quit drinking. She's quit smoking, which she smoked since she was 8. So that is a huge thing. And yes, people can smoke and quit and smoke and quit a lot. I did. I smoked for 3 years, an extremely potent tobacco called Doha, and it was extremely hard for me to quit the first time. And then I picked it back up again, and now I haven't smoked since November. Since then, I've noticed a decrease in my breathing problems. I haven't had to use an inhaler at all. Anyhow, so I'm not really making any progress in my whole recruiting buyers and affiliates, and I think that's because right now I'm trying to focus mostly on moms. She has her own Hempworx business going on. I'm kind of under her and under my Aunt Sheila. But this business is spreading like wildfire. I mean, we've had 3 people today go from 5K to 10K, and one who was in 10K is now at 25K. And we had a 25K bounce to the 50K. I mean, it's just, this is within the last week. These people have jumped. We are at the ground level of an amazing business opportunity, and people will look at it and they will think this isn't happening quick enough. We were there today. My mom only made $10 today, or this last week, but we've only been actively pursuing it as a business for 3 weeks. So, most of these people who are making the money, who are making huge leaps, have been doing this for upwards of 5-6 months to a year. So it's logical that it's gonna take time to see the fruits of your labor. But if you put the time in it, the CEO and creator and the top people tell you, if you put the time into it and have patience, it will be fruitful. It will show. We've noticed, my mom and I, that the people who are making it big in this business are the people who have amazing stories, big illnesses, huge accidents and pain levels. I myself have a rare disease called pseudotumor cerebra. It's spinal fluid that doesn't get absorbed into my body like it should, and so it'll crush my brain and my optic nerves. It will make me go blind. We are struggling right now with doctors because some doctors say your vision's fine, but I'm the one driving on the wrong side of the road because I don't notice where the lines are. So it's been a struggle. I usually get crippling headaches with this condition because you got to figure you've got this small cranium, and then you have so much fluid that it's pushing on everything. And usually those headaches will put me down. I will be in tears. I will want relief enough that I'll go to ER for it. But I have not had a bad episode like that in probably since Christmas. I went to ER day after Christmas for my head, and it was after that Mom put me on doses of the, or servings of the hemp oil, and my headaches, they're more like a normal headache. They're tolerable. Whereas before, I was at level 8, 9, 10 constantly, 24/7, no break. And now I might have a very small flare-up once a day, but I will immediately take an extra serving of my hemp oil, and within 10-15 minutes my headache is back to its dull roar that I can tolerate. Again, I'm sure it would work even better if I wasn't putting sugar in my system, because sugar gives me an immediate headache immediately, which requires me to take more oil. So it's like it's a tough thing to battle, but I am battling it, and I think that's part of the war won, is that I'm at least not sitting there and letting myself go. I'm making an effort. It's just slow. So be patient with yourself, be patient with your business, and know that if you stick with it, if you hang in there, it'll happen. And I have faith in that. I have to remind myself that several times a day when I don't see people jumping at my business, but I also see that my mom's had some success, enough that I know with time and work, I will see probably triple what she sees. So, keep at it. It'll get better. Put yourself out there. I may have anxiety, and it may be hard for me to go out into public and talk to people like I am here, but I will get there. And guess this is my end of my blog for the night. I will post hopefully again in the morning after I do my morning live video for Mom's page. Again, if you need information, it's www.hempworx, hempworx.com/CAYOUNG. Good luck to you. I hope to hear from you soon.